In 1924, the Buick Motor Company manufactured 4,111 of the Model 55, which was a four-passenger, four-door sports touring car. And this is one of the few remaining left. And in that year, this Model 55 had headlights that were completely nickeled. They had a nickel radiator shell. It was entirely nickel. And also they had a radiator cap that featured the water pressure gauge, and also had a dumbbell radiator cap. Also on this car was a sun visor, which is the very top right underneath the convertible top. This is the right side of the six-cylinder 70 horsepower engine, and as you can see, we're focusing in on the starter generator, which and the distributor, which helps start the car. A little oil can there, and a leather radiator belt, and there's the water pump. This is the left side of the 70 horsepower engine, and as you can see, there's the carburetor, there's the vacuum tank, and the back side of the radiator. Well, I mentioned the sun visor. That was a feature of this sports model. Here you have a side view of it, as well as the bevel glass wind wings that came as a part of this package. Also, there was two cowl lights, or I call them parking lights. Also, as we move around in this year, the door knobs, door handles were all nickel plated. Also, as a feature on this model was the cowl ventilator, which allowed, when placed in the up position, for air to come in to the floorboard, as well as a split window frame that would open outwards. Inside in the sports package, the steering wheel was walnut, with the spokes to the steering wheel also made of walnut. As you can see inside, the lock to the car was on the transmission base, and on the instrument dash we had a wind-up clock, and also a gas gauge, which was on this sports model. And a unique feature too, other than the light on the panel, was the cigar lighter. And then there was a footrest for the passenger in the front side. The running boards on the sports model had battleship linoleum, dyed the same color of the car, which is burgundy, and they had step pads for both front and back, with rubber on a nickel plated frame. And on the step boards, they were surrounded by aluminum. The car had louvers on each side for venting, and the sports package included a gold trimming, which was on each vent, as well as a gold stripe around the car, and also a sports package on the wheels. The wheels were wooden spoke wheels, and varnished. The interior of the car had embossed leather seats and fully carpeted floors. And on the back, there was especially on this model, was a luggage rack for a piece of luggage, and included with that was 5 nickel-plated bumpers that would keep the trunk from moving against the car and damage it. Also, a lot of people, it didn't come from the factory like this, but a lot of people got bumpers from a separate company, And another feature, you can't really tell it from this, but there's 2 spare tires on this sports feature, and they were 32 by 4.5 inch tires. This particular front bumper was had an accessory that you could get that had the Buick. It was an embossed aluminum piece that had Buick embossed on it and was painted by an artist.